So, hello and welcome to my indie game devlog. And so, last time we had some sprites being rendered, and a lot has changed since last time. You can see here. So, yeah, we have some sprites moving, and this is according to Delta time. So, I've implemented Delta time as well, and then when we press it, it changes to yeah, I've implemented texturing as well, and then yeah, so that we can keep switching scenes. See, so when you switch scenes, the all the memory from the last scene is deleted. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So now let me show you what I've changed in the engine. So first of all, if I go to game scene class, this is how a scene looks like in the game, and I've implemented some subscenes as well. So subscenes are just like groups of objects that needs to be rendered the same way. So yeah, so we can have like many subscenes. We can have different shaders. Like if you look at uh, the second scene, this scene, you can see that one sprite is being rendered with a texture, right? And then the other sprite is just a color, a yellow color. So that's like two different shaders and two different subscenes, and it's all working fine. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then yeah, I've implemented texturing as well, and then loading textures is over here. We can load whatever textures we want, and then we can do a cleanup of the textures. And then when we're changing the position, we need to bind the buffer like that to change the position, and once we're done, just unbind it. And this is because we're changing the GPU buffer directly, and that's like we could get a lot of speed by doing that actually. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So that's what we have right now. And this is moving, yeah, so this is moving according to delta time, right? So you can see this delta seconds. This is calculated uh, in the scene base class. Yeah, I made a base class for the scene as well. And this thing, like every scene that we're gonna make, we need to just extend this class. So I have two scenes currently. It's the game scene here, and it extends the scene class base. And then another one is a trial scene over here, and that also extends the scene class base. So yeah, once you do that, then we have access to the delta time, we have access to the screen coordinates in like the game coordinate system, not the actual screen size, but we can get that if we want, of course. And then I've implemented switching scenes as well. As you can see, when I press the when I click, like when I touch the screen, it changes, and then I touch it again, it changes again. And this is scene switching, and I've done that over here. You can see that it's very simple to switch scenes as well. Look, it just checks if it's cleaned up. If it's cleaned up, then it would just check the scene ID and then create a new scene. And this everything is implementing this one interface class, scene class. So we can have like new scenes just get created easily. uh, render. See, you can see that I'm using the same variable, right? M scene, and I'm doing one with the trial scene and the other one with the game scene class. This is the one with the moving red square, and then this is the one with the textures and everything. So yeah, you can see I don't really have to change this at all, unless I wanna load another scene. In which case, then I'll just add another if statement and add another class which extends that the base class scene. So yeah, everything's looking good so far. All right, see you in the next devlog.